All right. Hey, everybody. So, I just wanted to bring you into more of my life here. So, here's my dogs. We own a auto repair shop, and you just never know where it might bring you at this point. So, earlier this week, my husband, he started his YouTube channel. I never saw that coming. And then, yeah, Black Friday is coming up. I got my HighLevel shirt on, but I want to talk to you for a few moments and just bring you into truly more of my life, because I see a lot of people trying to sell software. Like they're gonna just, I'll go in here in a minute. Like they'll come through the door here, right? So like here's our door, right? Hey, yeah, I came to sell you something that I know is gonna work really good, right? When they have absolutely no idea what it is to run a garage. They don't have any idea what it is to run a garage or run a salon. They might have the idea of what it's like to think they have an idea about what it's like to be on the inside of a salon or garage. But here's the different perspective I can share with you through my socials is when you have a brick and mortar local business, it means everything, everything, everything to you. Now, I know from experience that it's been super beneficial to be able to have found out how to use software and automation like way back. And it only happened like this. I fell into knowing how to do some marketing for our local, this is my garage. Hey everybody. By accident. I got an email in 2008, and it said, want to learn how to make money online blogging. And I don't know about you, anytime somebody says you want to make money online, it's normal to go scam. But here's the thing, when you follow me, look, my dog's real. I see my dogs. Yeah, there you go. There's my dogs. Hey squirrel. Hey Max. So I have been making content, and I want to thank all of you, because some of you are coming back, some of you are new to me. Drop in the comments down below. Hey, how are you? Drop in the comments where you're coming from. I'm in the States, I'm on the East Coast, and just had a lot of gratitude lately because 4 days ago, check this out, okay? My husband, he's down there somewhere, right? But he started a YouTube channel. If you've been following me for a while, or like maybe this is your first time, you're gonna hear me say, hey you, and you, and you, and you, and you. There's 8 of you on right now, okay? There's something that you're good at. And so I've been saying you need to start a YouTube channel. I know you have one, and thank you for sharing your time because I interrupted it. But if you start making content, you just don't know what'll happen. So it'll be last Thursday. Hey, hi. And I don't want to butcher anybody's names. Okay. So last Thursday, my husband said, you know what? I want a YouTube channel. I was like, you do? Okay. Now he's been very, very brave. AI? Nope, no AI. And I can prove it to you because on my last live, that I'm not AI right now, is I'll ask one of you right now in the comment to ask me a joke, ask a knock-knock joke or something. All right? Because I hear you. The AI is just Sora is just taking it to a whole other level. But ask me a question, I'll answer it, because I don't think AI is that smart yet. If it is, let me know. So So my husband's channel is the Healthy Mechanic. So he's sharing his weight loss journey. He was heavy when he was a kid, and then he's been working on his fitness now for, hey, hi, fitness. Yeah, he's been working on his fitness now, health, nutrition, and stuff for, it's going on 5 or 6 years. So, and we do work out together. We go to Orange Theory Fitness, but he has a, so, so, like, look, it's really real. So he's wanting to do something a little different for himself because, turning wrench every day it can be brutal. It can be brutal. Then the other flip side of that, which the software and stuff comes into play, is about 3 years ago, I did suggest using I did suggest reputation software for sending out reviews, and you right now, if you were interested, could make a business out of that, or if you have a business and you need more reviews, there's a couple things that happen though if you do this. So I say, hey, we should try, just, I don't know, finding out how business is. It made him so busy. It made him so busy that, like, now he's wanting to do YouTube, because the other thing that you can do on YouTube is affiliate marketing. So he started sharing, and he's doing really, really well. By tonight, he's going to have, unbelievably, 10,000 views already. So, hey, all right, you're new and you need followers. I'm a gamer. You want to stream your games? Okay, thank you for that. Okay, so Ruby, are you, what are you doing currently? Like, thank you for watching me. Thank you, appreciate it. My suggestion would be a couple things. Do you have a website? I'm not kidding. And then if you're interested in using the same tools I am, you can take advantage of that if you want. Okay, so you don't have a website. This is my suggestion. I would first start with making a website for yourself, and it doesn't, just even a funnel. Just a one-page, like, hey, I'm the gamer. You want to follow me, And then you just do that, because then you can share your excitement, share your love of gaming, share how to even start gaming. Like, and I don't know if maybe, do you have a gaming chair? Because when it comes to making content, it's not really complicated. It's much simpler than most people think. So those are some things, because, like, people that want to start gaming, they need to know the how-to. Like, what are some things, like, share in the comments, like, why do you like gaming so much? Do you connect with other people? Because I know that you can do it virtually, you can have teams, but I'm not an expert on it. I'm not an expert on it by any means. But if you, so those are some ideas. So hit subscribe, because what I'm good at is helping people with the how-to, like how to connect the idea. And, look, now our dogs are want to get in on this. So, so I play alone. I don't like playing with people. Okay. Well, you could maybe try getting out of your comfort zone. Just a suggestion. Because, and, FYI, I'm real loud online. They don't play it on. Oh, then you know what? Then you step up and you be the one that's so fierce that they come knocking on your door. That's what I can tell you. Because, like, some people just don't play nice with each other. I get that. I have that in my own life a little bit. So anyway, I hope that helped. So just, I would say, if you're comfortable enough to do some posts and share why you like gaming so much. Just because there's I did, thank you. Okay, we'll do it again. And do it again. And you do it again and again and again and again until you're so damn loud that you know what? You know you. You don't have to hang out with people that don't like you. And you know what? The more that you get comfortable with being okay with that, uh, the other stuff, yeah, who's got time for that? Like, who has time for that? Okay, there's only one Ruby, and so that's what you have to tap into. There's only there's one of you. There's just one of you, and I get. Let me tell you something. I get wanting to belong to. I don't know. Everybody wants to be accepted in that. And my backstory, if this is the first time you're watching, I moved 23 times in 21 years growing up when I was younger. I went to 14 schools and 12 grades. I was not raised by somebody that was kind. They were a special kind for sure. But so there was always, I struggled myself with learning how to make friends. I didn't learn how to make friends till I was an adult. And I'm still working on the adult part, you know? But but yeah, so and the thing is that with social media, it's meant to be social. And oh, and with setting up your YouTube channel, I've shared this before, I'll share it again, and I have a video about it. If you're apprehensive because people can be not kind, they can be special, they can be extra, or they can just be bored trolls, you know, so maybe that's their video game, is that you just go into your settings, and under the settings, which is, if you're on the laptop, that's over to the left, and then you go under the moderation filters. Oh, but before doing that, I forgot a step. You can go to ChatGPT or Gemini AI, any one of the AIs, and what you do is just a prompt. Put in just, you know what? People get so caught up when it comes to talking about, like, say, the AI. Well, I'm a prompt engineer, which is great. I'm not putting it down. But the AI, if you're using it for a tool, hey, hi, Xander. If you're using it for a tool, you don't have to get like, oh, it's got to be a perfect prompt. You literally can go to one of the AIs, say, I'm starting a YouTube channel, and give me all, and I'm not telling you to do this if you just hopped on, okay? But you can tell the AI, listen, I'm starting a YouTube channel. I want to be able to be useful to my viewers, and if there were trolls or something that were gonna interrupt me, what are some of the not nice things that people can say, right? Then when you do that, the AI will give you a whole list. Copy the list, you put it into your moderation settings, you hit save, and then you know what? They just can't not only bother you, but the reason why you want to set up your moderations to limit some of the troll access is so that it's not a disruptor to the to people that are watching, right? So because nobody, you know, if somebody wants enough attention that they want to go interrupt, say, your feed, your conversation, maybe they should get their own YouTube channel if they need that much attention. So my channel, thinkyourwayto1million.com, comes from a lot of work, a lot of ideas. So I'm a visionary that once I see something, I have to do it. And then once I see it, have to do it, I have to like help like talk about it so that maybe you can do something. Yeah, you know, that maybe you want to try something. And I've owned my own business since, well, I don't even want to say I own my own business. How about this? I couldn't stand my boss so much in my early, no, well, 20s. You know, if we've all had a job or more than one job, I'm sure there's a boss at some point that we haven't like really liked so much, right? Oh, make you a moderator. All right, I like that. Instead of moderation, moderator. That's funny. But so when I had enough of working for mismanaged, in my opinion, I thought they were mismanaged salons early in my career. I was just like, that's it. I'm gonna go work for myself. I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything, but I had hope. We had just signed on the mortgage for our house. We still have that house too. Um, and we did pay it off. But it was 1999. I was 29. I was only on my job for 7 years. I had worked. You have to work for somebody for a couple of years before you get your license. Then I worked in various different salons. I'd moved around like 8 times because I was like trying to find the grown-ups that ran a business, and they were just trying to get along with their lives, so they didn't always run a business. Now, what's really cool is that if you're a fast action taker that really wants to build something, then you're my people. Because I literally just helped my husband, like on Thursday, seriously, Thursday, like he decided he wanted to do his YouTube. And I was like, all right, chop, chop, we got to make content. He was like, what are you going to make content about? I said, you just talk. You talk, I'll take care of the logistics. I'll take care of the putting it up, chopping it up, doing the edits, because there are programs out there. Like I use say Descript, and then so we did. So on the way to the gym, I said, just you know what, just start talking, tell your story. Don't tell people what to do. Nobody wants. Do you want to be told what to do? I'm sure you don't want to be told what to do, right? But if somebody has valuable information, I'm sure you don't mind hearing how it can be done instead of getting preachy. Because man, I see a lot of people online that sometimes they just get too damn preachy. So anyhow, so he has now probably, if I'm hoping it's going to be by tonight, he'll have 10,000. I'm not gonna 10,000 views, and so then. So it's just nice to be able to help people. And again, I never expected to be in my own family. And here's something I'm going to pivot towards too. If you decide you want to do something better for yourself and you make this decision, you can sometimes expect that people closest to you might not understand the direction you're going in. That's okay. It was like about 5 years ago, I started listening. There's another YouTube channel. It's Fearless Motivation. And if you like stuff to like, you can do this, that stuff, they really get you pumped up. Your past doesn't have to define you. Ah! I started listening to that. That's when I started going to the gym. I started at like 5 a.m. Our daughter was going off to college, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm making a change. And like, he's like, 5 a.m.? I'm like, yeah, 5 a.m. And 6 months later, he wound up joining me. And it's not a matter of like being buff. It's a matter of being healthy. Because like, when you finally are like where we're at with our stuff, you want to be able to enjoy life. You don't want to like, it's not fun not being healthy. And if you're an American, woo, let's talk about insurance. But I'm only being facetious, and let's not. Because the price of not being healthy is damn expensive. It's expensive. So, and so my channel with Think Your Way to a Million also stemmed from not only some of my own successes of trying stuff, but it was like 13 months ago, I saw six other successful people at a conference that I happen to go to, which is like the HighLevel software. They have live events, keynote speakers. When I went a month ago, they had like one of the guys from the head of Google. And if you're into software marketing, wanting to grow a business, you may have heard of Neil Patel. They had him there, and just a bunch of really brilliant, amazing people. And when you get that much brain power in the room, it's inspirational, it's motivational, and there's really, like, when you start hanging out with people that move fast, and if you have a friend that where you like, they move faster than you know what I'm talking about. Because when you're around people that move fast, and I'm not talking slick, there's a difference. I'm talking about when people work with integrity and they want to build something stronger for the future. Man, there's nothing more fun than doing that. So, um, so you're gonna see a little bit of different content this week because I've just been getting good feedback. Oh, here's the other thing I'll share with you. If you start doing as much content as say as myself or some other content creator that you might know, or say my husband, he's there's not going to be any living with him, because he's going to be at 10,000. And you don't want to get caught up in the numbers, but hey, life's a game, life's math, right? He's going to be at 10,000 in 4 days. And thank you for all of you that have you've been with me. Some of you have been with me since I started this channel. It was in October 26th, 2024. So it's a year old. And it's just amazing to see, I don't know, just to see him being so well received, because it's not fun if you've had health issues or you don't feel good about yourself, whichever way that might be. And then he's owning it. He's owning it. It's just incredible. So I can just say that where I thought and what I thought I started my YouTube channel distinctly for my own personal self has definitely changed, if not evolved. It's getting more ramped up. But here's the thing. I really had seen six guys in this company, happens to be HighLevel. Yes, there's a Black Friday special. You don't want to miss it. But they had made over $1 million online in commissions using YouTube. And I was like, what? Wow. What's the difference between them and me? I was like, well, there's a lot. But one thing, there's several things, is that I do have 30 years of real experience. we actually use the product. We're active in our community. So I'm not going to sell anything that I don't use. It's like I wouldn't sell a car, I wouldn't drive. So, because I don't do that. I'm not saying they are, but once you've been really around for a while, that's an asset. Oh my God, it's an asset. Because, I'd say it was 2020. Everybody remember the pandemic, right? And if you own a business, you really, really might remember the pandemic. Or the other thing too is, did the pandemic cost you your job? So this is why I aspire to be a big impact for whoever might enjoy my content, because I literally can help people. First of all, I've been talking about this with my husband. I don't sell software. Okay? I promote hope. Because if you lose your hope, doesn't matter what you have, doesn't matter what you own, doesn't matter what car you drive, doesn't matter how big your house is, doesn't matter how small your house is. Because if you lose hope, that's a nasty distraction. And so when you are down on your luck, and let me tell you, I used to, when I was growing up, my father died when I was little. My single parent got married four or five more times. Jerry Springer could have been maybe my stepfather. I have no idea. But I decided I wasn't going to give up hope. I got out early and did everything I could to not have, I did not want to be forced to be worried about not having food, not having a roof over my head. I did not want to, I didn't want to be on welfare by default, because my parent was very crafty and was wanted by 2 states. So instead of taking their brilliance, and they were smart, and applying it somewhere to make an impact, well, they made an impact on me, and I'm here to tell you, I can help you make a really good impact with just following me, follow my stories. And if I do recommend the software, it's because I use it. And then with that, what you can expect, if you take advantage of, say, this week's promo, you get three months at half price. And then the thing about it isn't the money, is you will get direct access and an onboarding call from the company itself, because they want to be able to onboard you, get you set up. Then there's also once or twice a month, I know once a month, there's a boot camp that's free. And there's a guy named JB. He's awesome. I hope you see this, JB, because you're the man. And he works for the company. And he literally goes through in a group setting 5 days to how to set up one of the features, how to find your first customer, to how do you get your first paid customer. Because what's really cool is then if my husband, who's an auto mechanic, okay, can decide last Thursday that he's gonna like start a YouTube channel, then that's uber cool. Because I was thinking today, there's like people do their socials for different reasons. And I don't like the word influencer so much. If there was like something for impact, I like that better. I'm sarcastic. It's not going to change. Won't matter if I have 1 million followers or if I was the #1 YouTuber. It wouldn't matter. Just see what you see is what you get. Because I was talking to one of my best friends, and my best friend said, yeah, hard times are good. I saw your comment, and thank you. And much success to you. I was talking to one of my friends, and she's like, I got all excited when one of you, I think you were from like Pakistan, and you filled out my form, not for the sale, just my contact form. And I was just like, it hit me. That was like a few months ago that, wow, this is global. I mean, obviously it's global because that's what the internet is. But when you take the time that you're like, okay, I'm gonna talk into a camera. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what people are gonna say. When you get past not caring about what people are gonna say, when you get to the point where you're like, what you have to say, is gonna help somebody, you're unstoppable. Unstoppable. And that's what I want for any of you. So I was having nachos with my friend, and your bacon. Oh yes, and everybody, if you are in the States, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. And I torture my daughter every year. It's usually around Christmas. Write me a gratitude list. I torture her. But got to be grateful for something. And that's a good thing to do, is if you're having a really crappy week, crappy month, maybe crappy 6 months, because life happens. There's still yet some small sliver of something to be. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays. Yeah. Yeah, blueberry pie. I love pumpkin pie. So just write down a gratitude list, because you can then just shift the way you think, even if for that moment. Or listen to something that's motivational. Or get your husband to look, he's leaving work. Hey, you want to say hi, honey?
Hi, honey.
Hi, honey. Because I did not drag him into doing YouTube, I tell you that. So just know that the things I talk about are it's the way we live. And you also see, like, sometimes I'll come on with no makeup on, and it's really funny. It's comical. I've been on camera with no makeup on, my hair curl. It doesn't matter. People are going to make judgments. And so those are the stuff that you just you know what? I'm going to tell you, own your inner weirdo. And remember what it was like when you were a kid and you use your, automotive technician. Yeah, here. I don't know when you started watching, but yeah, here's our garage. So we've been together now since 1990, the last century. My God, there wasn't 1990. The World Wide Web and the internet as we know it just had opened up. So when I say I have marketing experience, I do. And it's not the marketing. I wish it was something other word for it. It was more like we got to keep our doors open. We got to keep people coming back. And if you want to call that marketing, okay, fine. So do know that if you do venture down the road of becoming one of my, I'd say, affiliate partners, and I will strive and do the best that I can to just, bring in and direct you towards the people that have helped me. I saw the internet for the first time in 1995 in high school. That's awesome. I got married in 94. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, so on that note, imagine, like, I had online booking in my salon, which is next door, in 2001. 2001, so that really changed things. I had self-checkout with online booking on my website. Let's see, I started building websites by 2008. So I had that all automated before the first iPhone came out. And I didn't go to college because I always wanted to be a hairstylist. But the type of hairstylist I am, I can say I worked my butt off with my marketing, and I didn't touch celebrity as far as doing their hair. I wanted to earn my own creds, but like when you do hair extensions, and that's the other thing, if you find something, if you're gonna do something for a long time when it comes to work, yeah, the first smartphone, yep, 2008. Yeah, and I had online booking, yep, in 2001. Yeah. So yeah, you know what you're talking about. So think now with the AI, if you have contemplated starting a business that's around that, where you can become the go-to person for that, you definitely want to check out my website, because when it comes to the all-in-one platform, if you there's three subscriptions prices. Full price would be $97 a month for a freelancer, and you can't beat that. It's divided by, and then it's half off, right? So mischief night, 50 cents more, yeah, Bitcoin, yeah. And then the two other tiers, you can have as many accounts in them as you want. And when you do that and you have an agency account, you can use the software. It comes with pre-made systems. You can build your own systems, but the beauty about it is that you can wind up setting your own monthly price. So it's really, really a great way to future-proof yourself, especially, or have a side job while you're maybe wanting to pivot. I don't myself personally, that's just me talking, I don't like the word look at ready? Retire. Bad joke. Retire. I'm gonna stay busy until I I don't know, probably late for my own funeral. And it's not by any means that I'm talking about being a workaholic. The beauty about looking at the software as a service called SaaS, is that it's subscription based. So all of us, right? We all got this. We all got the electric bill, right? They have no problem. They have no problem charging us. So with me, we are actively working on different streams of income that are just, for regular people. It's fun because it's very rewarding to be able to, ready? Decide you wanna pivot. But if you don't know how, that's when YouTube is a resource, because maybe I'm one of your pages that you save and you come back to. I appreciate that. Maybe my husband will be. But the point is that there's so many people that, like, and myself included, what has been one of the resources online that you go to when you want to learn something? It's YouTube. And now increasingly it's getting to be some of the AI search engines. So I make lots of content now because content got me to where I am today, and where the we keep our bays full, so that's great. And what was I going to say with that? Because if you own a business, you got to be visible. You got to show up. So that's the other thing, is that I'm really thinking about putting together some kind of like workshop as my YouTube journey progresses, because the how to start like is probably one of the biggest things. And then I have done some I have some what do you say, paid case studies, where one stylist out in Ohio, he's doing amazing. It was like 2 years ago. His problem was he had trouble staying consistent. He had trouble staying consistent with his social media, right? Well, now he's gone on to make his own shampoo brand, and he's just doing incredible. So that's the part, is like the being able to just help somebody like over the gap, that's so rewarding. Oh, so I squirreled off. So my friend, when we were at dinner, she was saying that like, hey, Marie, do you know if you were to help change one person's life? I was like, yeah. She goes, and they did the same? I was like, that's where it is. That's where it is, my friend. So I challenge you in the upcoming year to take your YouTube and start turning it into content so that other people can learn from you, because it is so rewarding. It's so rewarding. And I got to go home now. So thanks for hanging out. And if you would like to learn more about the platform that I use, you can find the details in this description of this, or you can go to thinkyourwaytoamillion.com/get started, and then you will be on my email list. I do not spam. I don't have time for that, but I do like connecting with those that want to connect with me. And when I have upcoming events, I can shoot you a quick email, see if you're interested, and we'll just take it from there. All right, so we'll most likely see you tomorrow.